Hey guys, it's been a little bit, but life goes on, work happens, you get busy. Uh, Seen in the last video, we got the motor pulled out, it was locked up. I found a motor finally, found one, I got it bought, brought it back here to the shop, was going to tear into it, and another motor that was better kind of showed up, fell into my lap, and so I got that one picked up and ended up selling off the other motor traded it for a welder. Worked out in my favor anyway. And so I spent a little bit of time, got this motor cleaned up. I didn't get any of it on video for anybody. But yeah, so today what we're going to do is I'm ready to stab this motor back in the truck. So we're going to get this thing off the stands. We're going to get it brought up here to the front, and we'll get this engine off the engine stand and get it stabbed in here, and we'll start hooking things back up. There's a few tidbits here and there on the truck still that I've noticed, just by going over it and stuff, things that weren't done completely correct. So we're going to correct them. Nothing major, pretty simple stuff, just things that were probably overlooked, or, like for example, one of them's the rear shock. The washer is too small, and so when you tighten it down, it's actually going through the eyelet of the shock, and it's shoving the urethane or the rubber out of it. So simple things, but things that ultimately need addressed. And so we're going to make sure that gets done. And this thing will be back on the road here before too long. I'm pretty sure. I was going to do one of the things that took me a little bit longer here was while the motor's out, it's like, well, let's go ahead and put a nice healthy cam in it. Well, then if you're going to do that, you're going to have to do valve springs, It's like, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just buy a set of heads that are set up. So I was going to pull the trigger. I was going to buy some AFR 195 aluminum heads and the cam that I want. But just decided let's hold off for a little bit. Let's just get this thing stuck in there, get it running, driving. Simple enough to get the truck torn back down, pull the hood off, pull the radiator off, the entire engine's exposed. So ain't nothing to do that, then do heads and cam at that time. But yeah, for now, let's get this thing stuck in here. So let's check it out.
I don't know if that was all that was in it or what.
Think it's enough?
I don't know.
Let's do a little before you pour some in there.
Test
the test
see
bump.
if it'll turn over.
Okay, got to put the battery cable on too.
Yeah. Let's see if it'll turn or anything first.
Yeah, we'll bump it over and see if it'll bump, I guess. And that'll dash.
Should be able to bump it without turning the power on, I would think. Or maybe not. Did hook the battery on, right?
Oh, it did.
Does it got power? Is the battery good? Got juice in it? Did you hook the ground up, or was it ever unhooked?
I never unhooked it.
Well, it's
got power.
Got power.
But why do we not have power?
Well, did we ground the block? Grounded the block, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Probably plug all this on the...
Yeah, all those need to go in there too.
Tell everybody I say, yeah, wish you could have saw that dumb move.
Sure, all those was on there.
Ooh.
Was all them on there?
This shit was clicking.
What was clicking?
One of these relays here was clicking.
That must be the hot switch.
Yeah. I don't know how they had
all that shit was on there, huh?
Yeah, it's all bundled together.
Damn. Now, without turning that power switch on, maybe that starter button will turn the motor. The motor just won't have fire.
Well, that motor ain't going to have fire anyway because there ain't enough fuel to it. But we'll try it. I will definitely pretty all that up.
Yeah. That's pretty hideous. Yeah. You don't have to have that, but you need that switch on to make it fire.
Yeah.
Though. You want to dribble fuel now?
Yeah.
I was gonna get something. Screwdriver or something.
That ratcheting one, so it's got the bit that could fall out.
Not now.
All right.
Give her a test shot.
Let's see if it makes it work. Yep. You want power?
Yeah, power. Okay. Sure, that was a power button.
You still got that test light out there? Test that. See if you got power to the coil.
Yeah. Good to hook on. Okay, turn the switch on. You got nothing on the coil.
Let me try the other one.
Yeah, choke. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Well, I would say that big red wire is a necessity.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Popping out the exhaust pretty good. You sure about your firing order?
What it was.
You sure? You wrote it down?
You can verify it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be.
One's right. This one should be 8.
Yep.
And this one should be 4.
Yep.
That's it. It was firing up the exhaust.
Sure we want 180 out?
Probably is. I don't know. I just checked when the piston came to the top. No, we had the rocker arms off, or the rocker covers off. Neither valve was open. Sure should have been on fire, right?
I don't remember for sure, but I mean, stranger things have happened.
Are you ready again?
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Fire in the hole.
Yep.
Kind of kick back on itself there. Can you retard it any?
Yeah, if that's too far advanced,
That would be helpful.
to make it get there later. I moved her a little bit. Yep. I don't think we have enough fuel in it. Again. Does it still sound like it was trying to kick on itself? Kick back on itself. We're sure that it turns counterclockwise. Right there.
Think so?
Yeah, it's gonna pop right
Need
off.
fuel?
I need fuel. It's gonna pop right off.
I hope so. This thing make a little noise.
Me too.
You ready?
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Still, you sure it goes clockwise?
What's that?
I don't know. I don't get that.
All right, so it's next day. Yesterday, tried to get this thing to fire up. Seemed like it was 180 out. Pulled it apart, verified that it was not 180 out. Had some errands to run, so we called it quits for the day with hopes that something would come to our mind of what's wrong. What did we miss? What's going on? Dad left, made it 5 minutes down the road. He calls me back and said, "No, what's wrong?" So we pulled the cap off yesterday, verified which direction everything turns. It all goes clockwise. Made sure that we had the firing order correct, had it all timed, ready to go, got it pretty close to where it would fire, and it just wouldn't do it. So Dad calls me 5 minutes after he leaves. He goes, "I know what's wrong." We had everything right, but none of that matters if we put the plug wires on and get the correct firing order, but in a counterclockwise rotation, like we would normally do, because we're typically building small block Ford stuff. So today what we're going to do is we're going to redo the firing order in clockwise rotation. So we got number one in the right spot. So we're going to fix that, and we're going to see if this thing can go ahead and fire up, which I bet it will, but we'll find out.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Fire in the hole.
Wait. Got to put some gas in it first.
You said ready.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Try again. Right there. Right.
About out of battery.
I know. I heard it. Okay. We don't have enough battery. Has it got juice?
Says it does.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Sputtered some.